You say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. Love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much to me. Your love never meant much.
Every child, woman and man, opinion don't matter, stick to your plan. If they judge, still don't budge. Don't give an inch, don't give a nudge. Life will leave you battered and bent. Lose a win, got a hold of your chin. And I put it on Jamie and me. We just gave you inspiration for free. The money never meant much. Hey. Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like, never mind. They playing with all of these and this is money, but never mind. That could probably never rhyme and still be a million up. I only spend money on her if I know she the truth.
And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Now here's the first offering. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of the most ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gurriel is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the 1-2. Popped him up. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. George Springer the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for Toronto.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Joel.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Wind up and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters. The guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third. The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 2 for 6. Here's the first pitch to him.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly. But I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite-level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. Judge has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Leave a pair. Still no score. Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's 3 for 9. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
Joey Gallo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another 0-2 home. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder.
This pitch is popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Lifted down the line in left. Gurriel is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next up will be Gleyber Torres. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's 0 for 7. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7. The designated.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting 8.
That's just a great effort from him out there. Good hustle to make the reaching grab and the barrel roll for style points. I'll give him a 10.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As he drives a liner to right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rough burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. We're back to Rogers Center following this break. And stepping in, Gary Sanchez. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And the pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
He throws him on the fastball there. Gary Sanchez is retired to kick off the inning. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. In the air to straightaway center field. Springer on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First offering on its way. Pitch is popped up. Jansen is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Third baseman, Santiago.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Center fielder,
George Springer. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Next to stand in is Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and the Yankees get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0. Down.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That's That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight and go through your darkness. You'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Keep it. Keep your self-control. Keep it. Keep your eyes open. Keep it. Keep your self-control. I said keep it. Keep your eyes open. This is gonna listen. You better hear it. This is gonna listen. You have to listen.
Always a treat to see a mask.
If you ain't got hard to play, play. If you ain't got hard to play, play this, stay off the court. Rappers disintegrate.
I'm gonna recommend this.
I've been the problem, yeah. Now I'm part of the solution, yeah. My own personal retribution, yeah. The new me is new around, yeah. I got newfound vision, yeah. Moving so fast you missed it, yeah. I might just disappear to feel like I skipped it, yeah. I ain't got to fear. I could risk losing it. What are the benefits? Or should I hold it tight? Turn my clutches instead of just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom low, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over. And now my battered soul is going back through the motions. I'm just half of a whole who once had no control. Was breaking my oath, it was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take hold. Is that how it goes when you don't even know to begin? It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. Just spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is at fault, after all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, and now we're the solution. I spread my arms like frosting, like a phoenix wing around its offspring. Soda pop sings songs of optimism. 1972, caught the rhythm of a heartbeat. Lost the change in a car seat, aiming at the mirror but still blames the party. As if everybody's listening wrong. It's the vision I've drawn of this impossible mission I'm on. I ain't like the rest of the scene. I'm not swimming in a stream of synthetic dreams. No, I work hard, keep everything clean, cause the new still stings when the pendulum swings. Yes, I'm trying to do my best. I'm not the best though, I do it to my death. I'll never let go. A student of the revolution, we put the salute in the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit.
Inside Oracle Park, the home of the Giants, as we're ready for baseball from the city by the bay. Today, a matchup out of the National League West between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Gossman's a guy that can sink the ball pretty well. His mid-90s fastball. His best outpitch is that split finger. He's kind of been a guy that's bounced around between the starting rotation and back to the bullpen. It's never been a question about his arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Baltimore Orioles. If this guy's throwing strikes, he can be awfully tough to hit.
So here's Will Myers. He will lead this one off today. Now here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Now one down with the bases empty, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will get foul for strike two. In the air down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air down the left field line. Bryant is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
And here's a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Padres. Now into the box, Donovan Solano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the second
corner
baseman,
and slicing foul.
Solano.
The windup and the 0-1. Left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Bell.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
0-1.
Guess he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Lifted the other way to left center. Myers is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting first.
So a runner at first with one out now. And that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. The second for one. On to Hosmer. A double play, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, the first one of the game for the Padres.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. You could be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit. This guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Strike called. Now the throw down. It is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for him.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Batting fifth.
Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Slater is under it. One away. Next, it'll be Trent Grisham. First offering on its way. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Hosmer at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The pitcher.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on a line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Inside the
series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Martinez will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
For 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
First pitch of the AB on its way. DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 7:06.
Here it comes.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Strike ball, 2-1. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Hey.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he gives it the old Olay at third, and he gets right by him into left.
That was actually a well-executed fastball. In to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming. Turned and burned.
Here's Jake Marisnick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Full count now, 3-2. Matt Wieters waiting on deck. Into the corner and slicing foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, here is Matt Wieters. From the stretch. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
First and second here with nobody out. A ball and a strike to count to the switch-hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Aquino is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. Ball 3.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 3-1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Stepping up is Giancarlo Stanton, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 0-1. Big swing and a miss with the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Nico Goodrum. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. And he falls behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And a Another foul ball. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Hill gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, when you think of Rich Hill, there's one thing you think of. Power curveball. Has one of the best left-handed curveballs in the game of baseball. He'll throw it early, he'll throw it often, and he'll throw it any time in the count. His velocity isn't that bad either. He can get it up to 93, 94. But when you walk up there in the box against Rich Hill, you have one thing in mind. Try to hit that curveball.
As he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
2 strikes.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And foul. The next 3-2. Opposite field to left. Stanton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Batting second.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day. When you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Morgan.
At the plate, Joe Morgan. And that one yanked just foul. And they've pitch out here, but nothing's going on. So 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Aparicio stands at first with 1 out. All even now, 2-2. In the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 4th.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Sean Green. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over, back in standing. And now the first pitch. Ball 1.
That's the ball.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Two and 1 home to Green. Runner goes for second. Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the 2nd now from Tropicana. Still 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. First offering on its way.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And this is foul tip at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Bohm has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8th.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses with it 1-1. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 9, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping in next, Josh Donaldson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah. There, he executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Morgan's got the play at second, and that ends the inning. Yanks lead 1. We go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now here is Willie Stargell. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Willie Stargell.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. This one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Ready with the 1-1. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Batting 6, the designated hitter,
George Springer, the next to hit. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Stargell on at first. Nobody out. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board.
Boom!
Brings up Alec Bohm as he'll let off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. None out, runners at first and second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton giving chase. He's there and records the first down.
Batting eighth.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out a stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So he'll depart here, and I don't know if maybe there's something wrong with him physically, but it seems a very quick hook as he's gone after not allowing a single run. Jared Eichhoff is going to come on in relief now. He may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Plate now, Aristides Aquino as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. Down and away, ball one. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Grounded back up the middle, reined in, and then Mayhew for one. On the first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. One pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local station. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jake Marisnick. Now the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Ball that's outside.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ball 1.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
That'll bring up Aaron Judge. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And that is off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Digging into the batter's box next to Vision, Carlos Stanton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Judge stands at second with 2 gone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Now to the plate, Adley Rutschman.
And leading up for the Rays, the catcher, Adley.
First pitch coming, here it is. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Into the windup and the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Pitch going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base pass, making it to third with a triple.
Into the box now, Johnny Damon, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One 0 count, here it is. Grounded to first, right to him, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Louis Aparicio, who collected a base hit his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And this is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
2 strikes.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The next 1-2 pitch. A runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
The batter,
So
number
2
8.
are gone here in the Tampa
Second
Bay
baseman,
third inning. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. First offering. A ball and no strikes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
15.
Stepping in now, Sean Green. He'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit softly down the line at first. This will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a long at-bat has a positive dividend when all said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Standing in now, Willie Stargell, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He singled in his first AB. The 1-0 home. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Green, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Pop Stargell.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We're through 3 in St. Pete, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Nico Goodrum.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. The 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
3-2 pitch. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
And leading up
digging
for the
in
Rays,
is the veteran DH,
designated
George
hitter,
Springer.
George Springer.
First delivery to him. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
In now, Alec Bohm, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
This thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. In the dirt. The throw will go to third. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Now the 2-1. Is off the plate, up and away.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Next to hit is Adley Rutschman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly, the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The batter, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Into the box, Johnny Damon. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Marisnick onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with about the team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi.
Josh.
And now the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's ball
3 and 1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The 3 and 1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3 and 2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next to dig in, DJ LeMahieu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, he's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
0-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
To the plate now, Jake Marisnick. Scooped up. There's one.
He's out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. The Yanks held in check. They trail in this one, 3-0. Jordan Montgomery, lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here.
Number 47, Jordan Montgomery.
So now to the plate, Louis Aparicio.
Not shortstop, Louis Aparicio.
And the pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, the second baseman, Joe
Morgan. Now to the plate here is Joe Morgan, who's 1 for 2 in this one.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
First pitch of the AB now.
Oh, that's big out.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Aparicio gets his lead at first, nobody out. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1.
Aye.
Strike three called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number one.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Sean Green. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. In there, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Throw over to the bag.
No, he's safe.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way, and here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, they'll take care of Green, and that's the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 8.
Out of bat, Willie starts the runner in scoring position with Sarko. First pitch on the way, and he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a little looper down the left field line. And that's going to find real estate and fall in for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Beggars can't be choosers right there.
Number 4.
Doesn't matter how they go. Jam off the end of the bat doesn't matter.
Here's George Springer as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Now a ball hit high in the air out to. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. 5 innings complete. The Rays 4 and the Yankees nothing. So now into the box is Matt Wieters. through 5 turns at bat. They've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Wieters awaits the 1-1. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Rutschman is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing. He's down 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Into the box, Alec Bohm, and doubled his last time up.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on a hard single.
Watch your lips right there, Dan. Send it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
The batter, the catcher, Adley.
Next up is Adley Rutschman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Stanton has a read on it. One away. And this throw gets away from him. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Now batting, center fielder, Johnny Damon.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Johnny Damon, he flew out in his last debut. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Left side, but well fouled.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn two with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit, one left. On to the seventh here in game one. The Rays lead it 4-0. Set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Nico Goodrum. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
ball
that's
one.
the ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two balls and a strike.
One strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Joey Gallo will be next. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next up, Joey Gallo, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Comes set with the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Ball, that count.
Goodrum aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
That's 2-0. Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Josh Donaldson digging in now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The count now at 2-1. Kicks and deals. Fouled away. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. DJ LeMahieu, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. His guys trail by 4, but the bases are juiced, so a home run ties it. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
So here is Jake Marisnick. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Green is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping up as the shortstop, Louis Aparicio.
That's shortstop, Louis.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. 2-0 count. The pitch.
Yeah.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Three and one to Luis Aparicio.
Down is 3-1.
Well, ball 3 there. Hey, and the Rays right now, they would love to take a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Joe Morgan will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Now the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a pickoff play at second. And the runner back safely. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Grounded weakly toward third. Oh, just a brutal pop, and it goes right by him. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now, you never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. This guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Sean Green. Softly on the line to third. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
So the next at bat will be Willie Stargell. Singled in his last at bat. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Hey, this is spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Two balls and a strike to the Rays' first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Next will be the designated hitter. George Springer flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
As a look, now the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. Aparicio, the runner at third. Morgan over at second. Stargell is over at first with one away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
So 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex.
So stepping in is Alex Bone. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swung out and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Hicks is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Rays leave them loaded, but they hold a 4-0 lead. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Now at the plate is Matt Wieters. He went down on strikes last time up.
13, Matt Wieters.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 3-2 pitch. lifted the other way down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Robertson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he got him. So next to bat will be Giancarlo Stanton. Over 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But that'll land foul, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Jeremy Jeffress takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Into the box, Nico Goodrum, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
A little bouncer. A runner on first with 2 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2. From the stretch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 4-1 game.
Batting. The first baseman.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Fouled off. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. The Rays 4 and the Yankees 1. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now. And next to battle the outfielder, Aristides Aquino.
Number 44.
From the stretch. As he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1.
Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Rutschman digging in now. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Hit hard to short. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this, team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets creative with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are playing small. That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of your bullpen, they're being caught and throw strikes earlier. They're taking advantage of it. He
He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball two. Has some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Outside, 3-0 now. Louis Aparicio is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Louis.
Up next to the Rays, Louis Aparicio. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's ball one. And it's fouled away. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
The batter, number 8.
The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 home. Sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Aquino on third. Rutschman at second. Damon at first. 1 gone. A line shot to third base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. Rays strand a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Your
Devin
attention,
Williams
please.
comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
Ready now is Aaron Hicks, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Williams playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 1/2, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes.
Oh, that's outside.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
You have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from a closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now.
No, that's down. Ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Set. Here it comes. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 out with a man at first. Fouled away. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. And he fouls this one off. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Last chance for the Yankees. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now it'll be Matt Wieters. And now the first pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 down, runners at first and second. And it's quickly 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Finish in this evening's game. Tampa Bay win the opener here in the division series. Pedro Martinez gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa and Lee Zach and Heidi Watkey, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 4 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon at Tropicana Field.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my God, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make it move like a mambo. Think I hate it like a bongo. Baby, sleep on mono. Girl sweet like a mango. It's a taste to the Congo. Strum up like a banjo. They hit the sound in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self portrait like Bongo. My whole team really on deck. Check noise, about to go flex. Like a flow, about to get checks. Keep it up, about to get packs. G's work like a name check. With the money, with the power, expect on that. Like a bitch, I'm fast like a bitch. Trying to beat with the host, the fans like a punch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born June 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow up the wheels in the wrist. I get it. I got it. I get it. I got it. Good. I bought it. I get it. I get it. I got it. Good. Squad hustle like a relay. Running back like a relay. No time for that easy. Care like they pray. Give thanks before I eat pray. But tell a hater that I eat pray. I'm like my enemy where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like sway. Friday night just got paid. But I go that's just sway. Leveled up like Code Ray. Sweetest type of call me Sade. Black Bandit, you can call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's a motto, that's a motto. That's the sound of the wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out, Terrastar. Team with the news, kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks to my heart. It's auto. Medicare, we get it, and we gotta keep it up. We put the focus in our cup and just go. Get subtle. I get it, I got it, I got it. Good about it. I get it, I got it, I got it. Good. I bought it. I get it, I got it, I got it. Good. With it. I get it, I got it, I got it. Good. You dig it? I get it, I got it, I got it. Good about it. I get it, I got it, I got it. Good. I bought it. I get it, I got it, I got it. Good. With it. I get it, I got it, I got it. Good. You dig it? Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it down when I'm a great boss. Run it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, trying to be the cake boss. Fill up the bag. To the brim right there. Steven trying to make a gym right there. Gospel juice in his head right there. That boy stay with a rib right there. Step my nose just like a speedo. Try to pick me up on Pico. Yeah, got you. In the back like some mosquitoes, and I never play myself. You get that throw down the placebo. You see, no, we can't elude it. That's how it is. And Primo is the feeling with this trio. Get down the biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been out with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing and drip. This ain't a skit, blue chip. On the mission, been a dip. Pole position, look. Been a long time coming. Hey, it's gonna be part-time, nothing. Man, it's been a long time running. It don't matter, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. It's been a long time coming. Hey, it's gonna be part-time, nothing. Putting up some all-time numbers. Take the banner, they ain't catching up at all, I promise. I ain't never front up for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want to get with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah. Got a mask in, where your mask is. This is really needed, capping up the bag. And long as the world's spending on the taxes, I ain't standing out, gotta keep it active. Click the pump, push it, flip the drop. Look at Photoshop. Real hip hop, like I rock a big clock. At the tip top, with my photo out. Hey, when I come inside, I do all my favor. Don't get the wrong impression, I'ma need my retainer. Stacking up the paper and turning to my neighbor. Just reaping all the fruits of my labor. I got acres. And this has been a long time coming. Hey, it's gonna be part-time, yeah. It's been a long time running. die. At the same time, I play my super bad. Admittedly, I was look lonely inside on the physical side of my miracles die. 2012 gets that money go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. And it was written from God, I was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I had to chase my dreams. Making everything in the world has not seen or heard. With words like curves, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big old tree and my girl TT. When she got what she down, now I'm back on the road. As I took my back to the funeral. Then a whole year passed. Made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had. Just 2 years shy of a high school grad. 2016, when the boy got me. QLD, you better than my G. Around the same time, I met X and Ski. If the claim ain't hit, it just might be. The boys that haven't all been all reach. 2017, I had no place to sleep. 2018, tap room 1 3 was the best thing people ever heard from me. You get pure pain and the chest make heat. 2019, big good and blue. Cut off the blocks, new look, same me. Used to chase my dreams, now the dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream.